So guys, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, Vishnu, we can see.
Okay guys, so today we're going to start with one project, that is a enhancement project. So already I have given brief explanation about this enhancement project. So I will show this one more time. So I will give some brief explanation. So what is the enhancement project? Enhancement project means, suppose if the user is not happy with the present T codes. So present T codes means we have that present FBL1 and report T code is there. Okay, so if the user is not getting the sufficient data with the T code, so that time user will raise a request for the enhancement. Enhancement means based on the user requirements, we have to create the new T code. Okay, it's a completely new report. This entirely new report is developed in development system. After it will go to quality, then finally it will go to the production system. So when the enhancement projects will come, if the end user is not getting the sufficient data with the standard T codes, these are the standard T codes, a BL1 and a BL3 and a BL5, and so these are the standard reporting T codes. Okay, so if he is not getting the proper data, so he will go for the enhancement project. So based on the user requirement, we have to prepare separate T code. So with the help of the T code, I will show one T code here. You can see the T code, right? T code name is a YFD 5247. This one is, I have developed this T code in my company. So here, see here, this is some kind of additional report. Okay, so it will also look like same. It will also generate the reports. So remember one thing, G reports always start with Y or else Z. Z means G. It is actually Z, but we have to pronounce as a G reports. Okay, so is this clear, guys? What is a G report when we have to develop that G report? So in enhancement project, completely we have to develop the new G reports only. Okay, guys, is this clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Vishnu, it's clear.
Okay, so whenever you join in any company for any enhancement project, the first they will share one Excel sheet. So this is my company Excel sheet. So here you can see, right, AP, IWare and AR, accounts receivable, accounts payable and IWare also related to AR. Okay, so here you can see this one, there is some different fields are there. We don't want to discuss all these things. I will give some brief explanation. Suppose today I will give one base. I will show you how to prepare that G reports. Okay, today we will start with that simple logic. So tomorrow we can go for some complicated things, so that then you can understand easily. So this is a user requirement. So this you can see here, right, MSME vendor detail report. Oh, sorry. I have given yellow color. MSME vendor detail report means, so this is their requirement and this is how they want to display the data. So they will give the data like this. They just give the requirement, and here you can see what is the name and responsible person. Name means he is an end user. Responsible person means he is a manager. So in detail column, they are not giving much data. So what we have to do, we have to go with Mr. Mohan. We have to sit with them. I mean, we have to arrange one meeting and we have to take them entirely input and output details. Okay, so I will show you what is this input details and I mean what kind of data we have to take from end user before we are going to start the FS. Okay, so first I will give some, you can write this one.
Sorry for the disturbance. Okay. Sure. I will maintain that on the web. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Guys, done?
Yes.
Yes, Vishnu.
So here I have given brief explanation about the G report. So what is the meaning of the G report? In interview, if anyone asks about that, what is the G report means, we have to say this one simple explanation. Okay, and we have to remember one more thing: all the G reports are developed in development system. After it will go to quality, then it will go to the production system. And all GT codes are starts with G and Y. It's not Z. We have to pronounce as a G. Okay, so don't pronounce as a Z report. So easily they will identify you are a fake person. Okay, so always we have to pronounce this word as G. So here I have given only 2 tables for that basic G reports. So this is only for the today. So later I will give more SAP tables, so which are required for the real-time data. So these tables are enough for the today's session. So BSIK for open item, BSAK for the cleared items. Okay, so next I will give you one simple. I will show you one simple table. Guys, please write this table chart. Guys, this one is a very important chart. So first, if you want to know about the enhancement like G reports to data storage, you have to understand this table process. It's a very easy. So first I will come from the last one. So you can see here, right? Document number, open item, cleared item. I will show this one. Suppose here I'm taking, you can see my screen, right? This is a KR document, one invoice document. I have passed that KR document. Okay, if you pass any document in SAP, okay, whether it's not only that KR document, any kind of the document, all this information will be stored in, there is one unique key for that to store this information. That key name is called document number. If you, I think everyone knows about this one. Okay, so if you give anywhere in this document number, all kind of the data will be displayed here. It means system is storing all this information. What is the posting key, accounts, amount, what is the profit center, everything, all information is stored with the help of the document number. Okay, so this is the first preference. So everything is starts with the document number. Okay, again in the document number, two things are there, whether it is a open document number or else it's a clear document number. Okay, so come to the next phase. There is a fiscal year there. Fiscal year, suppose you are working in one company, you have given one document number. I have this document number. Okay, so again is this document number. Now I want to find the data. If I want to find the data, first in input I have to give this document is related to which year, which fiscal year, because there is a suppose there is it is a 30 years old company. Okay, so again is this document, if you want to check with this data, system will take a lot of time to check the data. So the next phase is a fiscal year. Okay, so in input we have to give the, along with the document number, we have to give the fiscal year also. This is called input. Okay, so in fiscal year, after this fiscal year, there is a next phase is a vendors. Okay, this all information will be stored in the vendors details. After that vendor, the next phase is a company. Actually it will start from company, but I have started with that end because for you it's easy to understand. Okay, so if you open any company, there is a multiple vendors are there. Okay, so in that multiple vendor, we have to give our particular vendors, which vendor information we want. Okay, so here the first preference is the company code. We have multiple company codes. If you click the search box, we can get number of company codes. So the first priority, what is the input? First we have to give the company code. In that company code, there is thousands of vendors are there. So next, what is that input? What details we have to give? Vendor. So who is the vendor? Okay, after that, against this company with this vendor, in which year you want to display the data. Against this vendor in 2021, I want to display the data. So in input we have to give fiscally. This is not mandatory, this is just optional. Okay, so these are called input logics. So if you want to fetch any kind of the document number, any kind of the details, so your basic requirement is we have to give the company code, vendors details. Suppose if there is any business area is there, instead of fiscal year we can give business area also. Suppose against this vendor there is a multiple business, I want to display only Hyderabad vendor details only. So in input we can give Hyderabad details. Okay, these three are the basic input requirements. Okay, so I will show you in real time, I mean in FS. Before that I will show one live FS so you can understand.